What's up, Science Biscuits? And quickly, answer my question. Where does Mowgli live? You know, Mowgli. The main character of the Jungle Book. That movie with all the dancing animals you saw when you were young. That one Disney made a new movie from, back in 2016. Now, back to my question. Asia, Africa, or South America? Now, you might be sitting there thinking, what? Bow tie? It's so simple. It's Africa, right? Or is it Asia? See, when you think about it, it's kind of a hard question. However, I have assembled the evidences and I'm ready to share them with you. Now, I only saw this movie after Christmas sometime, and I think it was fantastic. The way they animated the animals, very realistic. However, the film creators left out one important detail, the location of the jungle. And the most likely locations is Africa, we can read this, Asia, and South America. So, let's find out. The least likely one is South America. As far as I've come, there are very few evidences that suggest that the Jungle Book takes place in South America. First, the temple of King Louis looks a lot like an Inca temple. All the monkeys looks like they are South American. And I've been told that panthers only exist in South America. However, there's a lot of maybe in this context. For example, the temple of King Louis could be something entirely else. Apes, they exist everywhere. And panthers does not necessarily only live in South America. Therefore, I declare South America whole. And now to the little bit more likely one, Africa. Now this is most likely what most of you thought of when I asked the question in the beginning. It would all fit very nicely, right? I mean, it fits with what we saw in the 2016 movie, a savanna, dry times and a herd of wildebeest. Well, sure, maybe, but unfortunately, tigers don't exist in Africa, Shere Khan. It's a popular myth and a trend that they do so. However, tigers do exist in, wait for it, Asia, which brings us to our next stop. By the way, if this is Africa, where are the lions? I honestly do not believe that everyone gets to drink from the only water source in miles radius except the lions. That would just be animal cruelty, I think. Back on track, Shere Khan leads us to our final destination, Asia. To be more precise, India. How do you know that, you ask? Well, let's have a look. So I did the research and I found out that all of the animals in the Jungle Book are Indian. Baloo is an Indian sloth bear. Kaa, or Kaw, depending on how you pronounce it, is an Indian rock python, I think. And King Louis was a Gigantopithecus, an extinct ape species, lived in Southern Asia. But wait, there's more. Did you know that the author of the original Jungle Book was from India himself? And whenever he went home to India, he wrote about the Indian animal life. Now, that's some pretty solid evidence. Also, in the 2016 movie, we see silhouettes of some men with turban. I say, case closed. If it wasn't for one little thing, one tiny little detail that probably everybody missed. That tiny little detail makes my solid case here, completely empty case, go smashing around. The elephants have 2 nostrils.
Okay, the elephants have 2 nostrils. So what?
You see, there's one main difference between African elephants and Indian elephants. Indian elephants have 1 nostril, and African elephants, you probably guessed it, have two nostrils. I actually managed to find 2 photos from the animated movie and the 2016 movie. Both show 2 nostrils. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. And all the evidences pinpointed towards Asia, if you can read. And African elephants comes and stamps on it. What? How? Or maybe, just maybe, the producers and the directors of the movies doesn't care whether elephants have 1 or 2 nostrils, and I'm the only besserwisser in the world who knows about that detail. But just maybe. So there you have it. The Jungle Book does take place in India, and Indian elephants have only 1 nostril. But to be honest, I think that was a movie mistake that they managed to do twice. Whatever. I hope you liked it. If you want to see more of this stuff, you can click that subscribe button to get all the newest updates from my channel. If this particular video was very special to you, you can click that like button. It would really mean a lot to me. I will see you in about 2 weeks when I will be tackling one of the most frustrating nerd topics of all time, midichlorians. I'll see you then. And the element of the month is carbon. Don't forget to vote for your favorite element in the monthly element contest down in the comment section. But before I go, can I just take a moment to appreciate how large these animals are. Car is at least 1 meter in diameter and many meters long, while the Indian rock python is only large enough to slide on a shoulder. And King Louis, he's at least 2 metric tons, even more. But while the Gigantopithecus was only 2 meters high. Maybe the mass on the animals is based on how threatened Mowgli feels of them.